Yo, investing family, back at it once again. Favorite entrepreneur, your boy official Tyree Samuels, right? Now, before y'all go any further, make sure y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you guys can stay up to date every single time I drop a new video, which is going to be pretty consistently, okay? So today, we're actually going to be teaching you guys how to be able to identify a trending market, okay? Whether the market is trending up, whether the market is trending down. Now, it's going to be a lot of people that may be looking at a trend in the opposite direction. Maybe you're looking to sell in a trending market that's going up, and maybe you're looking to buy in a trending market that's going down. So I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to be able to identify it the proper way so that whenever you take your trades, you can have more confidence in the actual confirmed and the correct trend of the overall market. I'll see you guys on the next clip. Peace. Yo, everybody, back at it once again. Official Tyree Samuels. So as I was speaking on the clip before, we're going to be covering what it is to identify a trending market today. So whether it's an uptrend, a downtrend, and everything else in between. So let's go ahead and get right into it. It's not going to be a very, very long video. I definitely want you guys to be able to tap in. Now, before we go any further, if you guys are not familiar with the tool that I'm going to be using today, which is TradingView, make sure y'all go ahead and look up here in the corner and take advantage of my YouTube video actually showing you guys how to utilize TradingView, okay? Now, I want to go ahead and speak on an uptrend, all right? Now, there's going to be two different kinds of trends in the market, right? There's going to be an uptrend, okay? Uptrend, and there's going to be a downtrend, right? So these are going to be the two different kind of trends in the market. Your job is to be able to identify what is the overall trend, and the goal is to be able to continue trading with the overall trend until it shows you otherwise, okay? So sometimes if you're in an overall uptrend, some people may look for short-term sells, and that's okay, but you have to understand that you're looking for a short-term sell, not a long-term sell, because the market is still overall bullish or it is still an uptrend. Same concept in reverse, right? If it's an overall downtrend, you might be looking for temporary buying opportunities or temporary long opportunities, okay? But you need to know that it's a temporary, not a long-term, because the overall market is an uptrend or a downtrend, okay? So what I usually like to be able to do is I like to show people, if you want to be able to, back test and get comfortable with the overall market trend, use the daily time frame, because there's way less going on. It's a lot easier to be able to spot these things. So if we're using a daily time frame, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys, right, the market going from uptrend to downtrend and then switching, right? So one thing that you guys can utilize is something called a trend line, right? Now, there are a lot of people that utilize the trend line tool. Whether or not you become one of them is totally subjective, but this is easy for new people to be able to get a visual representation of the overall trend. Now, in this specific situation, as we can see, the market has been showing us a very aggressive downtrend, which means that we only want to be looking for short opportunities or selling opportunities, okay? So in a nutshell, every single time you see the market bounce up, like how you indicate with these green arrows, right? These aren't necessarily you looking for a buy. And if it is, it's a short-term buy, because obviously, as you can see, the market simply keeps dropping, right? Now, this is going to be our downtrend. Now, how are you actually able to identify a downtrend? Now, whenever you have the market create a peak high, as you guys see indicated right here, notice how the market created this peak high, okay? Notice how the market created this peak high right here, okay? As you guys can see, might be easier just use the horizontal rate. All right, bet. So the market created this peak high right here, okay? So this is going to be our official peak, right? This is going to be the peak, okay? So as you guys can see, the market has actually been trending down for a while. The market has actually been trending down since all the way up here, okay? But we're not going to really be focusing on all the way up here, okay? Not for the purpose of the example. But as you guys can see, the market has been trending down since all the way up here, right? So everything that we want to be able to do is we want to be able to continue taking the market in this overall downtrend. So if the market created a peak up here, we would only be looking for long-term buying opportunities if the market were to come back and break above this area. Notice how the market does not do that. So what do we want to do? Keep looking for sales. And every time the market creates an additional peak, if the market does not come back and break this area, we are going to continue looking for sales. So this was also a peak, right? This is also a peak. So as you guys can see, let me actually make these a little bit smaller, right? So as you guys can actually see, these were going to be two peaks in the market, okay? Now, from here, what you guys want to be able to do is you guys want to be able to look for the corrections, okay? We're not going to talk about corrections in detail today, but a correction is where you get your opportunity to be able to get back in. So also, you guys can be able to use advantage of the Fibonacci retracement tool. So if you guys have no idea what the Fibonacci retracement tool is, look up here again, and I'm actually going to drop my YouTube video where I'm showing you guys how to actually use a Fibonacci retracement tool, which is going to help you take advantage of whenever you identify the trending market, you're able to utilize this tool to be able to get back in as the market continues to run in that direction. Now, this is going to be a daily downtrend, okay? So let's look at a daily uptrend. Now, what I want you guys to be able to focus on is the market did the same thing. The market now created a low, okay? The market created a low. So, why is it always I'm gonna try to click? I bet. So the market created a low, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna abbreviate it as such. So the market created a low, and we'll make this green, okay? Because we're looking for buying opportunities now. So the market created a low, okay? Now, at this point, what we need to be able to do is we have to identify the same rules. If the market were to come back and break below this area, we would simply continue looking for buys, okay? But the market ended up bottoming out at this area. It came back close, but no cigar. And then what I want you guys to be able to notice is the market a lot of times gives you stepping stools, letting you know that it's about to go in a specific direction. So if you guys notice, this new low that was formed right here by the market did not come back and take out this previous low. So now this is a new peak low that the market would need to violate for us to continue looking for selling opportunities. And then one more time before the market, as you can see, never came back, the market created one more low. Now, all three of these levels are going to be a floor, okay? So if you guys are not understanding what a floor and a ceiling are, definitely make sure y'all go tap on my video up here talking about support and resistance so you guys are able to identify the ceiling and the floor. Now, with this example, similar concept. You guys are able to see that the market created a floor, and if it didn't come back and violate that floor, then that means that you're going to be looking to take the market in a different direction, okay? So if the market creates a peak, and it doesn't come back and take out that peak, you want to keep looking for sales. If the market creates a low and doesn't come back and take out that low, you want to look for buying opportunities, okay? So in another group of examples, what I want to be able to show you guys is once again, okay? So now let's look at some different areas that the market is showing us a willingness to be able to keep dropping lower. Now, what you guys can see is the market did what? Once again, created a peak high, okay? Now, from this peak high, the market created another one here. Okay. And it's from this peak high, the market created another one here. Now, with all three of these peaks, you guys got to understand if the market is never coming back and violating these peaks, you are going to continue looking to sell it in that given direction. Okay. Now, let's look at the same concept in the opposite direction. One more time, right? The market created a low and it came back close, but notice how this low did not take out this previous low. So this is why you would have still been looking for, in this time, relatively short-term buying opportunities because the market is still bearish, but these are buying opportunities nonetheless. And if you guys continue to follow the chart on this way down, it's going to continue being the same thing. This was a low that was created, okay? Then it gave us another low that did not violate this previous one. But then what did you see, right? The market actually came, violated both of these lows and created a new low, right? And then it's just going to keep repeating the same thing. From that low, it created another one here. And you obviously are just going to keep maintaining your bullish sentiment. Now, for people that want to be able to look for, you know, a relative time frame, the 1 hour and the 4 hour are going to be really good time frames to be able to identify, right, overall market trends. So I'm going to finish it off like this, right? On the 1 hour time frame, which is one of my favorite time frames to be able to identify, what I want you guys to be able to notice is something right here, okay? I want you guys to notice how the market came close, right, to this previous peak high, right? But it did not violate it. So what does that mean? That you are still looking for selling opportunities because the market didn't come back and take out this peak. That means we're not looking to quite buy it. Yeah, it's been a strong buy, but we're still in the overall downtrend. So this could be an instance to where this market could sell back off before it continues to come higher. So you could still be looking for selling opportunities, right? And if we look vice versa, the market actually created a low right here. So what we are now in is we are in basically a zone. So for us to get the true market direction, we need to either see this get violated or we need to see this get violated. But until then, we're going to stay with the same sentiment of the overall market trend, which is going to be a downtrend. So until the market breaks above this area, you should still be looking for selling opportunities until you see the market let you know otherwise, right? Now, with that being said, I hope you guys were able to come here, right? Take advantage of what it is to be able to identify a trending market. And if you were, right, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button for your boy, official Tyree Samuels, right? It's going to be my Instagram, but YouTube, it's just my name, Tyree Samuels. So if y'all don't hit the subscribe button, YouTube go think that y'all don't rock with me. And I know that's not true. So let me go ahead and get y'all to give me a thumbs up, because if I just get 1 thumb or 2 thumbs or 3 thumbs, I love all of them the exact same way, right? I would appreciate if y'all like, comment, share, right? And with that being said, I'm going to see you guys at the top, not from the top, because the bottom is way too crowded. See you wouldn't want to be a peace.